I'm the ghost ship manager here at Maurice Pierce. I just want to say hi to the Canadian Haunters Association, and I hope you guys enjoy our tour.
Fantastic.
Alright, so this is our video room. This is where basically our initial staging area, where we give our video introduction of the ghost ship. Obviously we have a small, short, 2-minute video that introduces the story and the idea that our guests are members of the North Atlantic Paranormal Society, here to investigate what happened to the original crew of the Ignis Fatuus, which is our ghost ship. So from here, our guests are going to move through into our dark hallway. We have a drop box right here for the first scare of the show to really get them and drive them into the attraction itself. Come around this way. This is what we call the dark hallway. Obviously, while we're open, we have all the lights turned off. So as they move through here, we are able to just kind of reach out and kind of touch them on the shoulder, give them a bit of a haunt scare. Alright guys, so coming through here we have our nuclear reactor room. Obviously the theme of our haunt is basically the idea of a defunct crater where they were doing nuclear experiments during World War II. So this is our actual reactor. This is probably one of the louder rooms in the ship. So if we have guests that are going through the attraction in a wheelchair, they are able to bypass the steep ramp up to the second level and just partake in the first level of our haunt. Alright guys, so the area we're moving through here now is called the center core. As you can see, we're in the process of getting open, so I do have one of my actors performing an inspection here in the ship right now. So one of the renovations we did in here this year, we actually added a haze machine and lights. So we actually get the effect of beams of light coming out through the haze, especially once it's darker in here. This is a really, really good effect. Just want to wait right here for 1 second. Through the bloody curtains here. One thing we found after we did our renovations is that guests weren't really sure which way to go when they got to the end of the hallway. So we actually added a light up top to kind of guide the guests towards the light as opposed to the darkness. So this is obviously the steep ramp up to our second level. lights throughout the room. This year we moved the strobe lights, so instead of being coming from above, they come from below, and it kind of illuminates the rats a little bit better and really enhances the scare. One thing we did in here, just to kind of get rid of what used to be kind of a dead area, we painted the floor in here blue, and then there's actually a H2O light projector. So at night, this actually kind of looks like it's murky pooled water. One thing we did change from last year, this used to be just a kind of a blank dark room with some barrels in it. We've now moved our meat locker to this area. Obviously the lights are on right now, but what we did was we put a very slow pulsing strobe at the end of the room. It's nice and dark in here, and it allows our actor to kind of appear and disappear as they move between the barrels.
Nice. Well done.
Oh, it's cold too. Yes, because it's our meat locker. We gotta keep the bodies cold.
It feels like male bodies.
We have a 1016.
One thing we really tried to do this year was to darken up the attraction. So we have a lot more camo netting and a lot more just barrels in general. Obviously, as you guys move through it, you're probably not going to get a very good bit of footage. So we'll just go around it. We do have a coward's bypass for people that don't really want to go through the squeezing bags. Sure, absolutely. So then what we did at the end of the room, we added a light so that we can actually hide an actor in here and the guests will see them as they come out.
Very nice.
Radioactive water pouring out of the pumps. Animatronic trapped under a barrel. surgery area. We've had a bit of a leak, and as a result, we kind of have some toxic fumes going throughout the ship. Again, this is a similar effect that we get with the light pouring down through the smoke. We did a lot of renovation to our mannequins this year, replacing their heads and such with something that's a little bit creepier. And we actually kidnapped one of our NAPS agents, and we have her trapped as well. But she fought back a little bit, so we had to take her eye. Now this is actually where our meat locker used to be. So we moved that, and we've actually replaced it with a psych ward.
Oh my god.
So we have a nice padded room for our victims. There's various places for them to perform, and additionally, we actually added an area where they can slide out from under and grab ankles as well. Coming down here. So obviously now we're on the opposite side of the ramp, back down into our area. Coming through here, we have our seating area. Adding additional mannequins to help distract the guests. Because when we do open, we actually have an actor station behind this pylon, which they also think is one of the mannequins.
Distraction.
You're about to scare me. I like it. Coming down through here, this is our low-hanging hallway.
Oh yes. Down all sorts of mentions.
Low-hanging hallway. So we actually added something new in this room here. There we go. Alright, so we added a projector here for this here. And it's a little hard to make out because the lights are on. But what it does is it actually projects roaches onto the wall to make it look like roaches are spilling out of the walls. There we go. So it has a light panning around and has roaches running over the walls. And there's about 7 different loops that we have in there of various types of roaches, including one where they just spill out of the porthole in the middle. Jail cell. Breakaway bars on one side for the actor to break out. And then these jail bars are actually rubber just so we don't injure any guests when they get surprised with someone breaking out. So we come over here, we have our soft floor, which always seems to scare everybody, no matter how many times they come through.
Oh yeah.
And in our crew quarters here, just to make it a little more homey, we actually added German folk music from the 1940s.
That's cool.
So in here, we actually added air shots behind each of the shower heads. So what it does is it makes these move and it conceals which one the actor is actually hiding behind. Additionally, we used to have buttons that would trigger this large light up here, but we actually replaced it with a foot pad, which you guys are standing on right now. Obviously, we have the light disabled at the moment because it's not dark yet, but that is a foot trigger for that light. One thing we actually did just to help with the story. In our queue line now, we actually have two different announcements. One from the leader of NAPS, Dr. Elridge, explaining what's going on within the ship, and the other is more of like a civic defense warning, just warning people not to enter unless they're prepared for what's inside. And those play once a minute throughout the show. They alternate between the two of them. And there you are. And that's it.
Thank you very much, Keith.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. That is going to be some great footage.
Hello, sir. Sorry.
Going up through your, what you call it?
Can't answer.
Turn that off.